What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a mod on the Corsas. Finally, we're going to actually do something on it. Was that necessary? Yeah. Jack's here. Jack, why do you have to be so annoying? So okay, so that's a way to start a video. But today we're going to be doing a mod on the Corsa. This is probably one of the best mods you can actually get for the Corsa. And what I'm talking about, when I can actually get it out, Jack, assist. Thanking you. We're talking about a gear linkage. So this here basically replaces a factory rubber one that you have, which sometimes some people might struggle to get it into gear, and it might struggle to just basically pop in. Also from like first, second and all that sort of stuff done it as well. This is basically solid. When you replace this, you'll never have to replace it again in your life. So this is why these are probably one of the best mods you can get. This mod is only for the Corsa VXR and the 1.7 CDTI because it's M32 gearboxes. Now, these are from David Lawrence, which I'll put all his description down below in the links. Wait. So these are from David Lawrence. I'm going to link all his stuff in the description if you guys want one of these. Probably one of the best mods you're going to get. So go down below and purchase one off him. We have got the mod for both Corsas, both mine and Jack's. Mine's sat out there in the middle of the parking lot just because it is. No, it was actually just getting the thumbnail, which I'll just add a clip now while Jack nearly tried to run me over and tried to injure me in many ways, and I wasn't happy about it.
It wasn't on purpose.
Was it accidentally on purpose?
No.
Why you gone Buzz-eye?
Because I can.
You know that's getting slow-mo. Cue slow-mo. I didn't need to even slow-mo it. When you have to get thumbnails.
Are you recording?
Yes.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going. Stop. Now turn your wheel. That away. Yeah. So now you've just seen us faffing about trying to get the thumbnail. I want to show you something on the car. I've started doing the interior. You can see center console there is now carbon. Also, this might sound strange, but I really like the get my words out. I really like the primer grey. So that is actually going to stay grey. This is all done. That's done. Door handles down here are done. Steering wheel at the bottom is also done. I am going to spray this today. So what I'm going to do is a similar style to what I've got. So I'm going to wrap the top here carbon and then leave this the primer grey. Again, that's going to be neutral colours. I may just spray these as well, primer grey. The reason I'm doing that is literally so everything just matches. So if I do keep the car and I do keep changing it, then you know it's a neutral colour. Or if anybody else wants to change the car as well, you can change it very easy. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how loose the gear changes and that are on the VXR already. So let's go and have a look in Jack's car. Jack.
Hello?
What is all this?
It's just stuff.
What is it?
Stuff.
One thing you need to know about Jack is his car is never clean.
I've never got time.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
I work 3 jobs.
Never got time.
And I've got a child.
Yeah, but you could just put that in that bag, and then you ain't got no rubbish.
Yeah, but that bag.
Okay. Let's do you want to show him like you showed me earlier?
What, the stirring porridge?
Yep.
Yeah.
So put it into the gears. It's quite clunky and stiff. Also, when you're driving, you can sometimes put it from first or second, or sometimes it'll struggle to go in first. That is because of the gear linkage, because it wears really easy on these. So that's why we've got the solid gear linkage. David Lawrence, actually, as far as I know, we're going to go outside. We're going to leave him rattling. We're going to leave him rattling his knob in there. So, as far as I'm aware, David Lawrence actually designed these. He is going to be designing some more for other vauxhalls as well. So the Astra VXR, as far as I'm aware. So make sure you keep an eye out for that as well, because he will be doing quite a lot of these gear linkages. Without further ado, I am going to strip the speedo from around my car now, the speedo cover, and start spraying it. Also, at the same time, we're going to start doing these gear linkages as well. We are going to show you how to do one of these gear linkages. We probably won't show you them both. We'll probably show you on Jack's car, and then we'll do mine off camera, because again, you don't really need to see both parts. So first process is ignore Jack's sub wire, because you don't even have a sub. So why is it even there?
I did once have a sub, and then I had a baby.
That answers that.
So I had to go out for push-cheers and stuff.
Priorities, Jack.
Yeah.
That's priorities. So first step, this bad boy has to come out. So to disconnect your battery on these, go, Jack.
The battery's not in, by the way. I broke it.
Always disconnect your negative first. But then make sure you do disconnect your positive. Don't leave it in. What did you just do that for?
I flinched.
Why? I went to grab the torch.
I don't know what you were doing.
Yeah, so Jack's broke his holder for his battery, which we will replace at some point, won't we?
Yeah, it's dangerous. It's not that dangerous, but it's not right.
So once that's taken off, you then usually have your screws usually down this side, isn't it?
What screws?
For your for your battery holder. That's why I said usually. It's usually sat down there. It's usually into a 10mm bolt for these.
I don't fucking know. 13?
10 or 13mm. It's one of them. It's usually sat down there. You just undo it and it disconnects your.
I've got a spoon.
That's Connor's spoon. Connor, your spoon's now just been used to disconnect the battery. Absolute.
Well, you're always shouting.
Legend spoon. Yeah, that's true. So, Jack's now disconnected that.
Broken.
We decided we are actually going to show you on mine, but it's going to be really quick snippets, like mechanical snippets, like we used to do before. We've just not really done any big major jobs to do the mechanical snippets on. So we're going to do that on mine, just in case you do miss something or we do miss saying something, then you can see yourself. The gear linkage is down there, but you can't really see it yet until Jack takes a few more things off. So we will get to that in about 2 seconds. Next step is disconnect your loom from the battery holder right here.
Tray.
It's the battery holder.
Tray.
It's a battery holder.
Tray.
Don't argue with me.
Ask people.
Get in your prison.
A battery holder or a battery tray?
Get in your prison.
No.
Get in your prison.
Ask
It's
people.
a battery holder tray. So you can see here what size socket you got on there.
48.
13.
Yep.
So you got a 13mm socket on there. 13mm socket over there.
No, that's a bolt. This is a socket.
Yeah, you know what I mean. People know what I mean. You know what? I'm ill today, alright? Stop judging me.
So am I. I've got
Stop
hay fever.
I've actually had proper bad man flu, I have.
You have to be a man to have that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you never done. What was that?
Caught me off guard, that one. Tingled my
It
nose.
sounded like you said Asu.
I do.
What?
They said difference anyway. We both got them.
So once you took all them bolts out there with the 13mm socket, that then allows you to pull the tray out to give you more access to where you need to do.
Access, not excess.
Access. That's what I said.
Excess.
I just get the fuck out. Go. Get out.
No, I'm busy.
So that will give you access like a snake. And then
Do it.
no,
Do it.
I'm a snake. So that will give you access to get down here, which is where we need to go. This should take you 15 minutes. It shouldn't really take that long unless your battery needs to come off with a spoon, and then it will take you like maybe an extra minute longer while you go and fetch a spoon.
Unless your name's Jonathan. Then it'll take you about 4 hours.
Who's that?
Rusty Far.
I don't know who Jonathan is.
Rusty Fart.
Who's Jonathan? That's a weird name. I can't even say that name.
Jonathan.
What happened to you? Okay, never mind. He's took it out.
Fuck off. Stay over there.
Also, guys, we are going to give you another quick update on the 350 as well later on. Very, very quick. The rear quarter has been welded, so we'll just show you that it does need to fill in a little bit more. But nearly one side of the car is literally fully complete, and then there's just 2 or 3 more panels left to wrap. So that is what we're replacing.
It's all sloppy.
So this is what we're actually replacing. This is where your gear linkage is. What Jack's holding. You can see how much movement it's got in it. These are going to make it so there's not that much movement anymore. So this will allow better gear changes, better feel, and also just a better drive altogether, really. So this is probably why it's going to be one of the best, one of the best Corsa mods you can possibly get for your car. So we do recommend you do get one of these. We will show you as well after how different it is once it's done. Do you want to just explain how you're getting that off for the peoples?
Crack that nut off.
Which is what size?
10mm. And then you need another 10mm spanner to put on there. Yonder.
On the yonder.
And then one screw.
So it's that simple to get that. Very, very easy. Very quick.
Very, very.
Stop wearing that t-shirt.
Still waiting.
Still waiting.
Still waiting.
Still waiting. Although, Jack.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? You didn't tell me this.
This is what he's wondering. Oh.
Bitch, where's mine?
No, it's just a tester t-shirt for people.
I want my tester.
So we've just done a tester t-shirt to see how they look for when people want to buy them. These are going to be different to what we're wearing. So I am actually still waiting for Curtis to send the design, to be fair. He sent one, and then we had to add exhaust specialist.
I'm not there.
As a sponsor.
They're over there on that.
Yeah, let's show them. So this is one of our new sponsors, right here. Stainless exhaust specialist. Also Treadmark wheels, also a sponsor. Also Detail Freaks, they will also be sponsoring us. New company coming out very, very soon. We'll talk about more on that when all their products get released. We have been testing their products. Now, the exhaust specialist company are wanting to do a back box for us on the 350, so a custom back box. It's going to sound absolutely insane, so just make sure you're looking forward to that and make sure you're smashing that like button. So Jack's got these out. Here's the differences. Jack, that's a big rubber.
Apparently you can't put a tack where a nail's been. But this is...
There we go, this is going to prove that theory wrong. So this is the old one. We're now going to replace it
with a tack.
With a tack, with a new one. So let's go. So quickly give them a brief description of how you're going to get this back on, so people actually know.
I'll show you.
Let's go. Done, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay. So this is the Can I show them the difference? That's so much better. No, it's not actually in, Jack. Come on, let's finish it.
Oh.
Jack, please stop flapping your knob. Sorry. Jack is now going to demonstrate how it goes back on. Let's go.
Hold up. Close. Just a little bit longer. Not much, just a little bit.
Tiny, tiny bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna wind. I'll get it. Oh, can you see?
Yep,
can you see it?
I can see it, yep.
I'm gonna wind that knot back a couple of threads.
Basically, you're there allocated for the size difference, aren't you? Yes. So because the new one is a little tiny bit bigger, that's what we're allowing that to go back for, so it should sit in the same position as the other one. That's what we're aiming for, and then obviously if it needs adjusting after, you can adjust that straight after as well. Very, very simple.
Look at the line on my arm. It's gonna lean too much.
Got time to lean, you got time to clean.
Oh, well, I've turned out a couple of threads.
And then what you're doing here now is you're just going to thread that onto it, aren't you? Let's see if I can get in here.
Screwy, screwy.
You can just see there, screwing it back on, all the way down to the nut. So this is another reason why, again, it was screwed down a little bit, because to allow for that extra little bit of length. Don't laugh.
I've just screwed it all the way in just because. So it's not my fault if it goes wrong.
What?
I just screwed. Ow!
So there's the new one sat there. It looks like it's actually going to be the right length.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've wound that nut back a couple of threads. It's just screwed all the way on to the bottom.
So it's screwed all the way on in regards to the actual linkage.
Yeah, all the way.
Yeah. So now that's actually screwed on. Is then put the nut up to it to hold it where it needs to be, but the linkage is basically on fully. Before you put this on, it is a little bit easier to take this off, so let's just show you here. There is a little pin, you can see it right there, that just pulls off and then it pulls straight out. You need to take that off to get it onto where it needs to be. We're showing you on this other one now because obviously we've put that in and it's just easier to show you and get the camera in on the second one that's going to go on my car. So once that's off, and then that puts back on, you then put this pin back in, fold it back round, and that's what clips it into place. This is what's been replaced right here. You can just see it sat there. You have to basically push that onto the pin, and then you put the metal pin that sits on the new gear linkage back around. That holds it on. You then tighten the nut, which is back here. You tighten that up as tight as it will go, and once you've done that, I'm going to just drag you out of here. Once you've done that, it does change the gears on the actual car. So Jack can just demonstrate now. It actually wants to pull it into gear, doesn't it? Which is actually really good. So he just did it with his finger there and it pulled it into first. And then it pulls it into second.
No, that's third and fourth, club.
Okay, never mind. So first, second, third, fourth. It literally just pulls itself in, doesn't it? It pulls itself because that's basically like saying that it wants to be in that gear. So it's less effort from you to actually put it in gear. If you've drove a VXR already, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. You'll go from like one gear to another gear and it will struggle to get in. Now, this should not struggle to get in. This should actually pull itself into gear because it's solid. While Jack's changing gear there, you can see what the gear linkage is doing here. You can see there's no play in that either, whereas there was before. There was a hell of a lot of play. So what's happening here is this is what's selecting gear. There's no play at all in that gear linkage, which is exactly what we was going for. This is going to help you guys loads when you're changing gear. It's going to be better for your car. You're going to be able to get better power as well.
Thanks, David.
Yes, thanks, David. So we're going to do this on mine now. We're going to quickly just do the quick snippets to make sure you guys didn't miss anything. But again, if you do want one of these, link down below. Keep your fluff away from me. Link down below to his Instagram and such. Make sure you drop him a message and he can post you some out as well. Absolutely awesome little mod. You'll never have to replace this, so I'm told as well already. So this is going to be one of the things that you basically an investment for your car, and it will benefit you as well. Moving forward, we're going to spray this. It is still blue. It has been wet sanded down, but we're going to primer it to a primer grey. Jack's just moving my car, as you can hear, into the unit to start my gear linkage. If you want to know how this comes off, it literally hold it at the bottom here and just literally pull it. It's so simple, so easy. And Jack's now bringing my car in. If you can even hear me, over. You like it now, you know how to bang it, don't you? Having fun? Yeah. All he's doing there is blipping the accelerator for that to happen. But back to this, I'm going to start spraying this while Jack starts that. So, let's go. coat one's now done. 350 bumper, front bumper is primed, ready to wrap. Jack's down there with the pile of himself. We now have also a new jet washer.
Big bogey.
Yeah, and no, that's a 350. So we're going to go down there now, get these quick snippets for you guys, and then bring yourselves back up to this to have this finished and sprayed and wrapped. Bang!
I don't even know why I jumped, because it's not going to fucking do shit.
Bang! Okay, now back to montage. Just like that, really quick. Mine's now done. So I've got like looks of a race car in here with no cover over my speedo. It looks a bit strange. It's up there. It's had a second coat. So I'm going to finish that off. What you say it for? What you saying it for? Done. So I'm going to finish that off. Jack's got some things to do now, so he's going to rush off. But we are going to quickly show you his changing gear on his car to show you the difference. You will only probably be able to feel it yourself once you've been driving it. You're not going to be seeing it like on camera very well. You can see it. It may not show how much, obviously that's changed it, but as you're driving the car and you know your car yourself, you will realise the difference that it's actually made. So without further ado, let's just quickly show you Jack changing some gears in his car and show you how easy it is to get in. Let's go. Not that. Fuck's sake. So can you feel the difference?
Yes.
Would you say it's 10 times better? See how
12.
I reversed Jack's car up to the shutter. Obviously, I went from reverse into first, and there was no delay there whatsoever. So
I got boost.
so yeah, there was no delay there whatsoever, which is absolutely fantastic because usually it takes a little bit of time to actually get it in. Take that how you want to, but help Jack. There's a car there. We rushed out a sunstrip. Oh, right there.
Who is that?
I think it's Aaron.
Who?
Aaron.
What makes you think that?
I'm sure it's Aaron. But anyway, I'm going to jump back in the unit.
No,
I'm going to
circles.
Okay, we're going to go in circles. So we're going to go in circles now while I record this. Then I'm going to jump back in the unit, and then I'm going to finish.
Circle, that's stopping.
Then I'm going to finish the the cover over the gauges as well. I'll probably wrap that in this video, depending if it's dry. If not, then that will be the end of the video. But if not, we'll crack on with that. So I'm just interrupting this video because we did forget to mention this. We tested the gear linkages on a pull, and oh my god, the difference is incredible. There's no delay between the gears, and I'm not just saying that either. You will realise this once you get one as well. There's nothing there that delays anything. It's just straight, and it pulls so much better. It's weird to say that, but it does. There's no delays, there's no crunches, there's no nothing. It's just quick, crisp gear changes. So let's get back to the video. So back in the unit, this is the bit that's been replaced. If you remember, it was all pulling apart. It's been primed on the front and also hammered in so we can fill it out a little bit. You can see just here that it's left us a little bit of room to fill it out. Only a couple of layers, we'll probably have to go over that. So I'm going to get back to that up there and I'll start wrapping it as well. And Jack's going, leaving us as per usual. See you later, Jack. Adios, amigo. If you like that video, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
If you're new to this channel, check out our other videos.